For more than 2 decades, Jacqueline Tuffs has been helping people in Kindersley and beyond move, grow stronger, and, perhaps most importantly, find community. What began as a small idea between two friends has grown into Get Jacqued, a fitness studio that has become a gathering place for people at all different stages of life.
It's just a little idea of like, hey, if there's two of us that are doing this, perhaps there's more people that are looking for not just accountability, but at the time, a space that we could get together and do things.
That little idea started while Tuffs was working full-time as a skating coach. Fitness classes became a way to help her skaters with their off-ice training. But the idea quickly took on a life of its own. Tuffs spent years teaching in different spaces and communities before eventually opening her own studio. Get Jacqued has now been in its current location for 13 years, while Tuffs approaches her 21st year of teaching fitness.
I feel like we have evolved. I mean, I don't know how many times I was thinking about that today, just knowing that we were going to talk about this today. And even within the last like 3 years, things have evolved so much.
But evolution has always been part of Tuffs' philosophy. Her approach to fitness today is less about pushing people to their limits and more about helping them build a body that can keep moving for years to come. Strength, mobility, and long-term health have become central to the way she teaches.
How can we be stronger for life, not just for today and not just for a season, because that's never been the focus of anything that I've ever taught, but really like how can what we do today benefit you for a stronger tomorrow.
And for Tuffs, movement isn't only about physical strength. It's also about how people feel when they walk through the door. She says the mental release that comes from moving can be just as important as the physical benefits. One of the things Tuffs says makes her most proud is seeing people from completely different ages and stages of life sharing the same room. Teenagers, parents, retirees, and what she calls her badass grandmas all come together for the same reason: to spend an hour moving and supporting one another.
It's not about competition, but it is definitely about the connection and the community. And that to me that's everything, actually. That's the whole like heart of the studio, is connection and community of the people that are here.
That sense of community extends beyond the studio. Tuffs and the Get Jacqued community regularly find ways to give back, including donation classes and other initiatives throughout the year. One of the biggest is an annual Under the Lights class held during Goosefest weekend, with proceeds going to the food bank. Her work has also earned recognition, including an RBC Women of Influence nomination in 2025 and a Saskatchewan Parks and Recreation Association nomination. But Tuffs is quick to point out that the recognition isn't just about her.
It is like, yes, it's me, this is my name, but it's really without all of them, there is nothing. And so giving back to the community for me is always been the forefront of what I wanted to do, because without them, without the support of the community, there is no this.
For anyone who feels like they're not doing enough, Tuffs has a simple message.
I always say everything counts. So it doesn't matter. It's not really about, like I said, like the biggest thing that you can do, or it's not about pushing hard every single day. It's literally about everything that counts. So if you're wanting to start and you don't know where to start, literally step outside your door, walk to the end of your driveway, and come back, because guess what? It counts.
She believes the biggest changes often begin with the smallest choices. One step, one decision, one day at a time. And if someone doesn't know where to begin, Tuffs says the answer may be as simple as asking for help and finding a community. After 21 years, Jacqueline Tuffs isn't looking at what she's built as a finished story. She's looking at what comes next. Because for her, fitness has never really been about one workout, one goal, or one person. It's about connection. It's about community. And it's about helping people realize that every little step forward counts.
I think I'm surrounded by inspiration every single day.